Welcome
back.
back. Did you miss us? We missed you.
We missed you. We're so sorry for abandoning you for a few weeks. We were gallivanting. I was gallivanting.
I was home.
It'd be like that.
Yes.
I needed a break. Do you know what I needed to catch? A break. So,
A minute.
just to bring myself back towards myself. But we hope if you hadn't caught up on all episodes that you had some time to catch up.
Yeah.
And now we're back. We'll be back for a couple more episodes before we go on a real hiatus. But thanks for joining us.
Thank you for being here.
What's been bothering you this week, darling?
What's been bothering me this week? Resumes.
Oh.
Resumes, job hunting. Like, this girl and our other friend was telling me last night, like, you need 2-3 resumes. I'm like, I didn't know. And the funny thing is, I probably should have done this a couple months ago. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now we're doing it now, and I'm just like, damn. And job hunting is so annoying. I hate talking to people.
Job hunting is a job in and of itself, guys. Like, looking for a job, nothing is as humbling as that experience. That thing is as humbling as looking for work. With application, rejection. Cover letter. Maybe you get interview, maybe you don't. And even if you get an interview, it's not just one interview and then they decide. It's screening call, it's HR, it's your team, it's blood sacrifice, it's come in person, it's kidney test, and then maybe you'll get the job. Like,
yeah. So
I wonder if it's also just like this intense in America. Like,
I'd
be interested to know what the.
I've never been through a lot of. I've only been through 2 different rounds in the UK. Never
this intense.
Yeah.
I haven't worked in corporate South Africa, so the jobs that I had there didn't require as much vetting, but it's also because they were just like small temp part-time jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think I can fairly compare the two, but from what I've seen my friends experience, at least in the like corporate like accounting and finance area, I think it's pretty rigorous, that interview process. It's still pretty rigorous, but it's very like focused on what you're applying for. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe you'll have like 2 rounds of interviews, but then what they do at home is a lot of like tests. You know what I mean? Case study scenarios, problem solving scenarios, whatever. But obviously it's because their profession like relies on that. I don't know if you're applying for like a marketing position, if it would be the same.
Yeah, I think because some things they need to see physically and some things they need to hear from you.
Yeah.
I guess more time if they require you to like, I don't know, cater to people more and communicate more and customer service more and be on, I don't know, just when you're surrounded by a lot of like team management, I think if you're doing that, probably you need more interviews and stuff because you're managing so many different people. But if they just need you for like, I don't know, like you said, marketing and stuff.
Yeah.
Then
Depends.
Right. What's been bothering you this week?
Guys, parking in LA. I don't have words to describe the Hunger Games-esque environment that is parking in Los Angeles, okay? First of all, our parking signs have like 5 layers of information that no one can ever discern. And then like there's a sign above that says no parking from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. But then underneath it says, but you can park between 1 and 3. And then, anyways, what's been bothering me this week is, long story short, I got a parking citation last year around like November, but they didn't mail it to me in time, right? And by the time I got it in January, they said I had late fees. And I was like, but I didn't get the first piece of mail. So how is it my fault that I'm late? Anyways, long story short, I appealed. I submitted to whatever parking, traffic court, whatever. And I've been waiting for the outcome of my case. Mind you, I did this in January 2025. It is July 2025. And only now are they telling me that they've decided that I'm still guilty of whatever they were charging me for. So I still have to pay the full amount of the parking citation. And I just think that is daylight robbery. Yeah. I think it's daylight robbery because the thing that they cited me for, guys, I didn't even park there. I had stopped for like 2 minutes so I could read the bloody parking sign because like I tell you, the parking signs here are confusing. That is what they're counting as me parking. Like,
Yeah, and I don't know how they're still charging you if you never got the first letter.
Well, there's a part of it that's been charging me for the parking situation, and then there's a part of it that's charging me for late fees. But I never got the first letter, but I guess they don't believe me.
Is there anyone you can speak to, like, physically?
Well, yeah, that's why I went in person, dude. But like,
But what do they say?
I did what they told me to do and gave all the evidence, and they were so, and then, but then like the actual like official or court official who reviews my case, you don't meet them.
To be fair, we've had a lot of a mailing robbery happening in our apartment, so I may have taken you
But they don't take, no, people have taken like
packages,
parcels,
yeah, but
not,
you
like,
never know.
mail, because you can't actually take mail because they put it in the
In the thing. But
thing.
that's so confusing.
Packages
if it
is
never
because they leave. That's also a
arrives.
really absurd thing about the United States is that like they will leave your packages anywhere,
Yeah.
like outside. Like they will leave your packages anyway. Packages don't have to come to your house. Like South Africa is very like someone needs to receive your package. They won't leave your package on like your veranda. Whereas they'll leave your package anyway.
In the UK, they would leave it anyway, but you have to say exactly where you want it left. Like some houses, like I don't know, you saw my house, like there's a double door, the white door opens, and you could leave it in there. I had my mosquito bite healer stolen. And the
Random.
and the CCTV couldn't even get it.
This is my issue with package thieves. You don't even know what you're taking. Why? All you see is a box. You see Amazon branding. That's all you see. You're hoping that it's going to be something nice, something expensive, and then you get freaking mosquito healer. Are you proud of yourself?
For kids, actually.
Are you proud of yourself? Sure. Hi. Anyways. Are you gonna ask me about my life and traveling? Hello? Do you even care that I've been gone for 3 weeks? Wow.
My Windows was loading, okay? Give me a second. My beautiful Shayla, you've been seeing the world this summer. Specifically Europe, Mediterranean situation. How has that been for you? Tell the crowd.
I almost cussed. It was fantastic, mate. It was bloody fantastic. It was beautiful. I had the time of my life. So this is my first time going in like its peak season. I get the hype. I do get the hype. Not necessarily, well, actually London was fun because it was sunny, and whenever it's sunny in London, everyone there's so happy because it doesn't happen all the time. Everybody's outside, everyone's in a good mood, everyone's looking sexy, and like I have a lot of like friends and family that I saw there, so like my heart was just content being there.
Yeah.
I met some like South Africans there. It was just a good time, I had a good time. And then on like more EU side, I went to Turkey. Obviously like Turkey, parts of it are technically part of Asia, Middle East, and then some parts of it are Europe. And I spent time in both because we were in Istanbul in the Europe part, but then we also went to like Cappadocia, Antalya. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
The pictures she brought back, wow.
I need to post them.
Talk about your experience on the...
Oh, the balloon, the hot air balloon. My dad is still mad at me for making him wake up at 3 a.m. so we could go on the hot air balloon. But it was really fun. It was really fun. If you have the chance to do it in Cappadocia, guys, please go. Look at how cute my lock screen is. Look.
I told her she could sell that picture if she wanted to. She took that.
Stunning, like absolutely stunning. So it is a bit hectic to travel around this time though. Like sometimes airports are really full because everyone is traveling. Our luggage was delayed getting from Cappadocia to Antalya. That was irritating, but genuinely it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be in this stage of my life where I can just like travel, because I pretty much traveled by myself, but then I met people there, if you get what I mean. I went there and I had friends, and then I went there and I met my parents, and you know what I mean. So I had the time of my bloody life, mate. I really had the time of my life. And the only thing that was like surrounding like a lot of people were having anxiety on my behalf because of everything that's been going on politically in the US, and like ports of entry and how strict they've been, and honestly it's just killing the vibes, mate.
It's killing the vibes.
It's killing the vibes. Like, why am I being grilled for so long? Like, getting in and out of airports in this country is a headache. It's really and truly a headache. Have you had any bad or like time-consuming experiences getting in and out of this country?
No, but I've like, it's just been, I think the experiences have been so different each time. Some of them have been so nice, and some of them been like, oh, where are you staying around? Definitely visit this restaurant. It's one of my favorite ones. Like, I've had people speak to me like when I came back, when I went to London in February, when I came back, and they were like, when school was going on, why didn't you go back for Christmas? And I was like, because I was filming. I'm in film production, so some of our filming and planning went through in January, so I wanted to prep in December. If I want to go home in February, I'll go home in February. There's Zoom. And I looked at them and I was like, there's Zoom. And they're like, why are you questioning me if I wasn't in class? Are you my professor? I have a professor to question me. Excuse me.
Right.
Like, it's just weird. And I think it's just, for me, it's jarring because it's just like one time someone's nice, one time someone interrogating you, one time someone just even want to look at you and look at you as a human being. And I think it's just annoying. And then obviously I had family members and stuff visit for graduation, and my brother was like held for like 3-4 hours.
That was ridiculous.
That one was scary. She was there. I was like losing my shit.
She was losing it. And we were all just trying to be like, calm down. Like, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. I think she didn't help because my dad was also stressing out. But my mum was good. But when my mum went to ask the people, be like, hey, I don't know when. Because they told us that Sahar, my brother, would be out in like an hour. It had been like two hours. And my mum was like, where is he? And I think the person I was speaking to, my mum, was like, ma'am, there's like loads of people flying in and out. There's only like 3 officers, like please stop like asking me questions. And I was like, But I think we're just a panicky family.
Speaking about a very recent experience, actually not when I came back from these travels I was speaking about. And long story short, like obviously, like, okay, when you go through passport control, there's different lines for depending on what your passport is. And then you speak to an officer, they ask you whatever questions are relevant depending on your visa status. And then you go pick up your suitcase, get out the airport. But sometimes you don't go. Sometimes the officer's questions require you to go to a back room. And then you go to a back room. God knows how long you'll be there. Situation with her brother, like she's saying, I was at the airport with him. So I was really worried that I was also going to be there for that long. Like, if anything, I was just worried about how much time I'm going to spend at this airport and how tired I am. Like, because I flew directly from Istanbul to LA. Like, I was tired. So that was my concern. But when they took me there, I was like, well, because you're not allowed to be on your phone. So I was like, what else must I do? I had a book in my handbag. I started reading.
Yeah.
Because must I spiral?
Sorry, and I said questioning. It's just like you're just put in a room, that's it. Like, no one comes and speaks to you. You're just in there waiting.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, Sam was like, obviously, like, what the hell's going on? But she was just like, I'm tired. Where's my book?
No, for real. I was just like, I'm not going to spiral. I'm just going to read my book. And they were chill. Honestly, like, I had a very chill experience. And the people that I was with were nice. Like, they were just like, no phone. And then I read my book. 5 minutes later, they called me.
I think it's very random.
And then they were like, okay, bye. Like, it was quite chill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my experience. One thing I must say I've experienced here being an international, well, when I was a student, I'm not a student anymore, but still under student status, whatever, is not everyone cares about going home as much as you do, hey? People here are very interesting and very different. And it's not just like Americans, like even other foreign students don't go home.
Yeah.
And I find it very jarring sometimes because I'm like, how do you, obviously, like, if your home environment is not safe for you and it's not welcoming, it's not warm, I can understand that. But barring all of that, I just don't get it. Yeah.
And a lot of people here in the West aren't. And also, like, a lot of international folks who leave their homes, sometimes there's a reason why they've left their homes. Like, I've seen so many of my friends who don't really speak to their parents that much and they're okay with it. But then at the end of the day, they've kind of found their own chosen family situation here. But it is strange to see either way because, like, I'm just not used to it. Like, there's been like 2 Christmases I didn't go home, and I think that was one of the most upsetting things I've ever done.
I would just like to state for the record that I told her not to do that.
Yeah, I think the one that I did recently, I understand why I did that, and it was really helpful for me. But the one before that was so unnecessary. But then at the end of the day, it's an experience. But that was horrible. So I just can't wait to get a job so I can just fly home for Christmases.
Sometimes you feel a sense of undue pressure being here to, like, you know, work on your films throughout the semester and, like, be here, get work, get internships, da 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 da. Like I'm very thankful to have like parents who are always just like, you're coming home, dude. Like, because otherwise I also would have fallen trapped to this thing of like, you need to stay here and work all the time. And you know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes we put unnecessary pressure on ourselves to almost prove a point. It's almost like you need to prove that you are doing what you came here to do by sacrificing more than what you need to. And sometimes it's like it's unnecessary. It's really just unnecessary.
Yeah.
And I think also just being in a place, not just school-wise, but country-wise, that is so capitalistic and driven by like work success and everything, and like it puts that above everything else, you can sometimes come across as if like you don't want it as much if you don't prioritize it as highly as you prioritize like your family or whatever, which I think is ridiculous, because at the end of the day, no job gives a damn about you. Your family does though.
Very true.
Do you think leaving home and studying somewhere else has made you travel more or less?
Less.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's financially, it's been like really expensive for me to come here and stuff like that. Whereas when I was in the UK, I traveled a lot. Like I went to Lebanon, I went to Jordan, I went to Greece, I went to Canada twice, I went to Vancouver, I went to Toronto, I went to Iran. Like I was traveling so much when I was in London because I worked and I had the funds to like travel and stuff. And my university and my living situation here wasn't putting pressure on my parents either. So yeah, hence why I don't travel as much. But like I was grateful to travel like this summer and stuff because like it was in my graduation gift. I went to New York. But yes, that was fun. But it that's the thing that really upsets me, is that because financially it's been so difficult for me to kind of be here, I haven't managed to travel as much as I would like. But I love traveling. Like my mum's always pushed me to travel since I was super young, even though like she hates being away from me and stuff. She's always pushed me to kind of like travel and see the world, and she genuinely believes it makes someone grow as a person. And I do also believe that. Yeah, and you get to meet so many cool different people from all over the world, and I think social media has also played a big part in that, where it's just like I've connected with people on social media, then I've met them in that country that I've visited, and then the bond even grows further, so you have like friends everywhere, which is really nice. But yeah, being in America hasn't financially, if I had the funds, I'd be traveling all the time. Because even though like status and everything like that is like up in the air sometimes, especially after graduating and trying to find a job, having the funds and stuff, I think allows you to even like, I could have even traveled more around America. Do you know what I mean? I could have gone to like Chicago, could have gone to like Dallas or something with you and stuff like that. So I think, yeah, in that case, it's been hard for me. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah.
I think for me, I've been fortunate enough to continue to travel. I've grown up traveling all my life, and I've been able to continue that because I guess for me, I didn't have as much like pressure on me financially, and then I started working and everything, and literally my money went to buying flights and shopping life.
This is the other thing though. She like puts her money towards flights.
She shops. She buys clothes.
But I want both, you know? But then I realized you can't really have that.
I shop as well. I just don't shop as frequently.
She's shopped. I don't know, but you shopped more recently though, which is really nice. Don't feel alone in it as much.
But it's like I spend my money immediately on travel, and then the travels make me buy clothes. Do you know what I mean? So it's like that's how it works.
That's very smart. I should do that.
Yeah, because every trip needs clothes.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You get it. But so yeah, I was gonna say actually being an internet, like studying overseas has made me travel more actually.
That's nice.
Like my parents love travel. My family's always been a traveling family, so like that's been the same throughout my life. But I think being so far and being by myself, I entered the mentality of like, you're not here forever. Do you get what I mean? And it's also like I'm in a place where like I have agency, and like obviously like my parents can advise me, but at the end of the day, if I wake up tomorrow and say I'm going to Atlanta, what you gonna do? I'm going to Atlanta. Like if I want to go to Houston next week, I'm going.
I love it.
If I want to go to Tulum in
Yeah.
1 month, I'm going. Like, as long as things are in order for me to go, I will go. So I think that sense of like possibility and agency, do you know what I mean? It's also like, dude, we've already done the biggest thing, which is be so far from home. Nothing else is that intimidating once you've done that.
No, nothing
you know
is
what I mean?
intimidating.
So
yeah,
I guess I was thinking of I you've obviously answered it more from like a practical perspective.
Yeah.
For me, it's more just been like, it's been a nice mindset to be able to have, and
Yeah.
to be able, and I think as much as we complain about adulting and all its perils and stresses, but like one thing I am grateful for is that working and everything has enabled me to
be able to
do the things
and
I want to do.
that's so great. How many states have you seen? Have you been to?
Not that many, darling. I think I travel more internationally than I do within the US, but
I feel like you've been to.
I've done New York.
What's
I've
that?
done Dallas, which is Texas. I've done
California.
well, yeah, I guess different parts of California other than where we live. I've done Boston.
DC.
I've done DC, Virginia, Maryland, Baltimore. I've done, well, Orlando, Florida was many years ago, but I have been to Florida and Orlando. Oh no, actually, I went to Orlando, Florida last year as well.
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
I've done Orlando, Florida very recently.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nevada.
Yes, Vegas, of course.
Yes.
Can't forget her.
That's good. That's a couple.
yeah,
I've only
good.
done 3.
got a good chunk of these United States. We need to go to Chicago. I want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah. I wanna go
Atlanta and
Atlanta
Chicago
as well.
are in my top
And
3 of next places in the US I want to visit.
New Orleans, however you say it. I really want to go.
I really want to go to New Orleans.
And I want
to
to be on the balcony and see someone playing the trumpet and then see it rain at the same
Yes, I
time.
want to go to a jazz bar in New Orleans so bad.
And I want it to rain when I'm there.
You know, I love me some jazz.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Why do you want it to rain?
I just feel like it would just be like just oof. Like I just feel like wow. I'll be like in a film or something. Yeah.
I hope that happens for you.
Also, I did watch a lot of the originals.
Oh, yeah, they filmed that in New Orleans, didn't they?
And they captured New Orleans. And also, like, I used to watch American Horror Story, and one of the seasons, I think it was called The Coven, that was filmed in New Orleans. And also, I learned a lot about, like, after watching these films, I feel like they kind of, like, tapped into what the history of that area of New Orleans was. And I went and did research myself, and I was like, wow, crazy. But because of all the heritages that are there and have come there, I think it just, even though it was majority like painful back in the day, I think it's built like such a beautiful culture
and a very rich
culture.
as well. I'd love to. Was any part of Sinners filmed? Sinners was filmed somewhere
really
in the south.
In the south, but I don't think
It wasn't in New Orleans, but
no.
they actually said the city where it got filmed because the production made that place so much money.
Mississippi, no? Somewhere in Mississippi.
Somewhere. I don't
Somewhere
know,
in
I don't know
Mississippi.
where, but anyways, there's a lot of like pockets of like deep rich culture in the south, which I think are really beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a bit scared of some parts of the south.
Oh, naturally, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still worth visiting.
No,
definitely,
100%.
And having a good time.
So is it New Orleans or New Orleans?
I don't know.
Okay. Either way, love to go, love to visit, and I want it to rain. Just preferencing. Thanks, guys.
Rain is mandatory, but
Mother Nature.
Oh wow! We, as you can tell, we are global citizens, and we love to travel.
Yeah.
And we hope our lives will continue to enable us.
Yeah.
To travel and gallivant.
We need to go to Santorini.
Sure. That was a jump. We were in US.
Do you know how many?
Gone to Greece.
Do you know how many times I've repeatedly said the Santorini, and I think if I keep saying it, it's going to fall into place.
So book the flight.
Okay, let me get job.
Book the flight then. No. See, one thing about me, as your friend, don't bring me a trip idea.
No, I really want to do it.
Book because I will. I'll go to the embassy right now and get a Schengen visa.
Okay, wait for me to get my bag. Fucking hell! Ah! She can't wait.
She wants to smack me so bad.
Oh,
She's
she
being
knows.
so demure for you guys, but
my God.
I am provoking her. She wants to hit me so bad.
No, I'm such
We're gonna
a
go to
calm
Santorini.
and collected human being. Yeah. No, it was such a beautiful place. Santorini, I really want her to go to like Lebanon and Jordan and stuff as well.
Yes, I'd love to.
Or Kuwait, or Oman.
We need to do more travel in the Middle East together.
Yeah, 100%. Middle East. Love it. It has its, you know, as a Middle Eastern person, I can say sexism and racism is quite,
Yeah.
but you know, we're working on it.
Working on it. Where? You sure about that we?
We.
That's a strong we.
Yeah. Until then, there are other places I'd love to see with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morocco. North
Morocco's
Africa.
Morocco's high on our list to see together.
Morocco, and I think if we go to Morocco, we'll probably go to Cairo in Egypt. Tunisia. I've been to Tunisia. I love Tunisia. Tunisia was beautiful. I haven't been to Algeria or Libya.
Yeah, because I've done a lot of travel in like Southern Africa and East Africa. Like a lot of the countries I've visited on the continent, it's like South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Lesotho, etc. And I've also done like Kenya, Tanzania, but I haven't done a lot of North Africa and West Africa. So
Yeah.
that's where
Coming
I want
up.
to travel more. Like, you know,
Yeah, that would be lush.
loaded.
I want to go to Ghana.
Same. I want to go to Senegal as well.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about the parties in Ghana in December, and I really want to go. And I know, obviously, like December madness and all of that.
But you know what? I think also because of how concentrated Dirty December is making it, I kind of want to go on a random month as well. I kind of want to just go to Accra in like April. So I actually can experience the wholesome parts of Ghana as well. Like partying is always going to be there. It's the same thing with South Africa. Like yes, December is a fun time to visit, obviously. But it's like, guys, groove will never die. Especially if you're like in Johannesburg, groove will never die. You can come in October and you'll have a good time. You know? So I kind of want to... There's too many things on our list, honestly.
We'll get it done. Once I get my bag, yeah, it's over. It's over for you lot.
It's over for you.
She'll be so happy once I get my bag. Once I get my partner. The two things that are gonna make this woman happy is as soon as I get a partner and as soon as I get my money up, she's gonna be living life.
I'm so sorry. What you're making me sound like I am pressuring you.
You're not pressuring you, but I think it would just make you very happy.
I want you to be happy.
That would also make me happy.
Yeah. I only want things for you that will make you happy.
Again, she's been very demure for you. When I told her the other day about something, like obviously when I get a partner and stuff, she literally was like, I'll dance. She said, I'll throw a party. So she being rich, she was like, I want you to be happy. Guys, okay, for preference.
I'm not beating these allegations.
No, for preference, I am a very like work orientated, like love my craft, like rather do that for the rest of my life, not be around someone who's gonna be in my bubble 24/7. I think I've just been away from relationships for so long that I think for me, I'm just like, oh, loneliness, what a concept, fantastic. And she's like, okay, maybe not. My friends were like, maybe we learn.
Because she says all of this, right? But then the minute any of her close friends finds a person or whatever, she borderline crashes out.
I crash out because I'm just like, you're taking my friends away. Leave my friends alone.
But your friends want these things for themselves. So now what?
No, they don't. Your hallucinations. Some friends just hallucinate.
Okay. Yeah. When we are going together to your friend's wedding, I will laugh again.
You don't even mention that. Mm-hmm. Don't even mention that. It's nothing against the men these girls are seeing or the people these girls are seeing. I think it's just the fact that, when women fall in love, it's less of Sahar and then it's more of this random man that I've never met in my life who's suddenly come into your life and I'm
suddenly
just
they're
like
so important.
And then suddenly I'm in the back of the car. I'm not the passenger next to you in your car. I'm now in the back seat.
You see the rage in her just.
And it feels like as though, because I love my female friends. I love my female friendships. I hold them really high. If there's if there's no love life going on, the friendships I have are A1. Fantastic. Like, I love my friends like how I love my mom. Like, I just love women, and I love the women I have around me. So it's like, if was my mom's happily married, but if my mom had just brought in a random Donny, and imagine my mom's been a single mom with me, obviously, like, I feel like the child, like, who is this Donny? Who is this Donny? You're taking my mom away from me.
So you guys now see why I want Sahar to Jola. Jola is dating. I want her to date and have a good time and be free.
But I also wonder how I'm gonna be when I date, because if my partner's, I'm like, can you leave me and my friends alone? Can you go do something?
You can find someone who doesn't always want to be up in your girl. I
Oh
think
yeah.
that would be your cup of tea.
That's my cup of tea. That is my cup of tea. But also at the same time, okay, the thing with me is that, like, I'm like starting to date more now, guys, which is good. But like, recently gone on a date with this, like, couple dates with this guy, and he's given me a lot of space, not over messaging me, over calling me and stuff, and it's been great. But at the same time, I'm like, shouldn't I want you to do that? Because
I think when the kind of person comes along,
Right?
you'll know when the obsession is there, you'll know, and the vibes will be immaculate, and you won't have
I
to
think
about
that's
it.
it. Because sometimes when I imagine, I have little crushes on people, and I'm just like, oh, I want you in my business.
Yeah.
But then I don't go after it, because I'm like, what if that comes true? Maybe I'll get pissed off that you're actually in my business now. So, you know, it's complicated. Anyway, moral of the story is, I know she'll be very happy once that happens for me. But let's get the bag sorted first. Yeah.
Real. More
Yeah.
important things.
Yes.
More important things.
Yeah. So, what have you been watching recently?
To Love Island.
Love Island. Guys, finale.
Oh, the finale
Tomorrow.
is tomorrow, and
We've got some interesting takes, and I
we
saw
do.
other people have takes as well. We've actually, guys, I don't even know if I want to dive into it, because we were discussing it last night.
It's too long, and we literally, like, our other friend Issy was over with us last night, and her and
Yeah.
I got into it
Yeah.
for like a good hour, just yapping about like our different POVs with all these characters.
I just don't like. I'm just not invested in any of the Love Islanders this
The way we
season.
should be, right?
Like
last
season
season was you Love Island US.
Last
obviously, is what we're talking
season,
about.
yeah, like, was great. I think because people's morals and ethics were kind of more aligned, and they were more calm.
And I feel like last season they weren't so concerned about how they're coming across on camera. I feel like this year's cast was just too
because of the hype
polished,
from
too
last
PR,
year.
Too you can get that they were trying to come across a
Literally.
certain way, and it was just
And it's because of the hype last year, and the producers are trying to, because the producers
producer
were like,
intervention was way too
nah, they looked at that last season, this is what we did right, this is what we did wrong, and they try to fully
Make a
control
formula.
this season. Whoever these 10 men are who are producing Love Island, first of all, retire, bring some women in, stop
Please.
controlling. The reason why Love Island did so well in the UK is because no one was fucking controlling it. So please relax and know what you're doing. Bring the right people in. Like, one thing that shook me is, two things is basically you don't do the checkups on these people that you're bringing in that we discussed.
Yeah, like the background checks. Because how are you now? We lost 2 cast members mid-season because of problematic stuff that they've done in their past that came up on social media. You're telling me you couldn't do a background check?
Yeah.
Huh?
And like, I'm sure this production has so much money. And the other thing that we were speaking about like the black girls in the villa and their hairs, and how like they don't have anyone that comes in to help them do their hair. And I think
like the girlies look good because they take care of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, you can
Exactly,
see Alandria has kept it together. She does it herself. Serena spoke about that as well, how she did her own braids. But I'm like, guys, I know they have beauty days in Love Island. My question is, like, why can't you fly over someone who can do some braids in Fiji?
you have this. I'm sure this production has money. I know you. So obviously, like, the industry will be the industry, but it's just, and I don't know if I should be surprised or not, but it's just like, at this stage with all the production money that's coming into this production, is just, please get whoever's producing this show. Maybe
Get
you need
more diverse producers.
Maybe the producers need to leave the villa, and be vulnerable to leave the villa. Maybe you need new producers. Thank you. I rest my case.
Not the producers being kicked off the island. I'm screaming. Also,
replace these men.
very, very random, but Queen Ariana, love you down. Please keep hosting Love Island again and again and again. I love her. Ariana Maddox, listen. That woman is tea. I love her as a host.
The way she low-key roasts the men in the challenge.
I love it so much. I love it so much. You're doing phenomenally, sweetie. But anyways, we'll see who wins.
Oh.
We'll see who wins. Honestly, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna see. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've been watching. Sorry guys, I know we're like filmmakers, storytellers, all this stuff. We're supposed to be like, oh wow, look at all this inspiring content we've been watching. We have not. We've been traveling and watching Love Island.
We were supposed to
But
watch Jurassic
week-
Park, but we missed it. But
Yes.
yeah,
Maybe next episode.
we
watch
should go to
something.
the cinema at some point.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us for another episode. We hope you were entertained and learned something
And enjoyed watching us because we look so cute today, matching.
Oh, we're matching. And this is very unintentional. We literally walked out of our bedrooms and we were just like,
Thumbnail. Sorry, guys.
we actually never shoot for thumbnails.
We don't. We just did that.
I hope it looks cute.
Queen editor.
Yeah, share the episode. Comment. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you agree with some of our takes on certain things, if you're interested in hearing our opinions on other things.
Anything you want us to discuss and talk about.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want us to dress up as uncles for the next episode. Sorry, I've just been obsessed with this idea of dressing up
Sahar
as
wants us to dress
ethnic
up as
uncles.
so bad. Ever since that Ugandan uncle has been winding his waist all over TikTok, now Sahar wants us to dress up as
She's
uncles.
going to be the Ugandan uncle. I'm going to be a Kurdish or Persian uncle, and then our friend is
South African uncle though.
But who's gonna do the what in a what?
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe you can
Do
quickly,
both. I'll
yeah.
Okay.
Might be obviously more work for you.
Yeah.
Gotta
We'll figure it out.
bring in two uncles, but
We'll see you on the next one.
bye, darlings.
Bye.